The interview was based on something that you said.
I said it.
You did the comparison on the show.
Okay.
Because you were saying, near can see yama artist no, and no, single no, say or no, he doesn't deserve it. Is that true? No, you are free.
No, we'll be sorry.
I say, is it true? Did you single him out, say or no, and say, man, no, yeah, but man, or no, he doesn't deserve.
Okay, among other things, yes.
You single him out.
Yes.
What did you say about Sarko there?
Among other things, nature say the first thing was they don't even qualify based on the law now. But even if they qualified, so I only was given or had a chance to use only one example.
Well,
if I was supposed to go through all of them, I'm sure I would have had what I want to say about them.
I think the video I saw,
the video you saw was what was cut for you to see. I thought you were going to say Oshe. No, it's not doctored, but it was cut.
You single him out.
Yes, I used him as an example to make my case.
But what I saw.
But there was no mention of any other person apart from him. So that could not have been. And you gave a rundown of him.
Why he doesn't deserve it.
Yes.
But you left others.
And if I had brought the others, then I was comparing him with them. But I didn't bring the others. So there was nothing I was comparing him to.
Ola.
No, you compare there, you compare A and B, right?
A nipa beye 5 and 4 yabubo mudin. And then you single somebody out. I wish said the tape will be here for us to play. For us to see. If you single him out.
Yes. But on the case or in the context of comparison, that is not what happened.
That is not what happened.
Yes, but to single him out to make a case, yes, that is what happened. Okay. But my uncle Bo Bidianga said, "Oh, wait a chain, wait."
Okay.
Where's a chain? I didn't do that.
You didn't do that.
I just used him as an example to make my case. Okay. That's all.
Okay. Then the conversation was based on that.
Yes, that's true. That's true.
So, enye obia, say, or no atina say, don't compare me. But there was an incident, case study, bibi wa ni eka. And unto the bemana on also making reference because we saw no say what you say, nebia or running ne profile. And yes, our profile now you better be there running others and so.
And so it is anybody's right to do that.
Interview, no.
Yeah.
And all respond to a man. Because he has me, yes, me, Obianzu, a view. Hobi, where's why I say,
yeah.
Intino Pacho conversation, send ya mimiti, no. It's not because he feels too big that nobody should compare him to others, and now he feels bigger than Sarkodie. But it is in response to a particular topic on that discussion. Who raise it? And when you raise it, you single him to the best of what I watch, I saw it to be you single him out and you use him to profile him and then run it to the point that he doesn't deserve it. And no, man a response based on any views based on what
so what the Akofan is saying, let's probably spend some few minutes to deal with that. So in giving his response to that, he probably had gone ahead to say why he thinks I'm wrong or why he thinks he deserved.
Couldn't you have also used somebody else than him?
But he was mentioned in the discussion.
Yes, but of all the people that were mentioned, of all the people that were mentioned, you, when you were making your submission, comfortably chose him and you said what you have said. Or no, in responding to whatever the question he was asked.
Whatever I said, he was responding to Omu Bisano.
Yes.
response to the maker.
Have different options.
So he also chose to bring in Sarkodie and Stonebwoy.
Based on, because at that point, you know, you single him out of all the people that were being discussed that day. Otimasiye. Fine. And say, woo, and ye nyina ye ti dem han saying, ye can be nyina ya ye ade. Ni yes, ye ba, no be single wo out.
One done.
Naturally, you know, what will you do? You will now defend yourself. Because obi then you then also have the option. Say as mo se me nya and mujina so fine. Ni amaka se me nya ni nyina fine maka. O ka me de pe me de kira mansan ya. What are you doing? Then that means you are o ka me pe me de na waka no. That means oh horo me into me
go fin.
So honestly, I'll be honest with you, that day I was not comfortable about the way your submission. Personally, I was not comfortable. I think you were not fair to him because you single him out. If you had run everybody,
you mean that he could have used a different person?
No, not the different person. All of them.
Yes. Bako. Okay,
but single and I watch it.
Okay.
You were not fair to Shatta.
Okay. Medasi. Menkwaya this song
and that is what I'm saying, sir. Shatta's complaint has always been like, as if to say in the industry, if anybody want to be used for excuse my language, a loose comparison, everybody comes to him.
Yes.
And
which is very unfair.
Oni anod sa anobabayeno. This was it. So be able to say ye too for. As if you say but he's a senior in the industry. And he's expecting that even Ujin Soya Basabaseo or Yeseo, which equally has Sarkodie not smoked in public before?
Yes.
He's done that before.
He's still doing it.
What I say? So everything you talk about Shatta Wale, you can equally have other people who are doing the same thing. So if we are talking about diplomatic passport and per his behavioral exhibitions, unqualified for, I'm not saying that's what he said, but unqualified for diplomatic passport, then equally, if that behavioral things you eliminated, no, we have everybody. Stoba has done the same thing before. Sarkodie has done the same thing before. Samini and all of them have done. But why is it that his name is so easy that everything that must be run down? He said it on Polanumochi. He said it on United Television. So that is where he's coming from. Said, I had to say, Yayin Krofobi, especially Sarkodie to him.
I say Yayin Krofobi omudi ebu omubi say.
Yes. He says it. He said it on.
Oyini say, I say Sarkodie there as a mubuno. And I'm the mum
property. Sarkodie ti interview ma. Questions be oyen bisano. Boni Shatta Wale te wa. Ti say sembia hu here be etimi bisano. And I think we're not being fair to him.
Okay.
But even at that, Michael.
Yes, boss.
I think sir.
Oh yeah, me bo a interview na ye kan kakra ma.
But Mike, no question o ho no say. Asase so obi bia no obit odene sabe nkum kire na papa fie so.
I just say bia na nye papa.
But enye papa kra. You not use your left finger to point to your father's house. Regardless. Sir, ye che omanya there. And look at how prestigious the conversation was. And then, in between, we are looking for people to honor. And in the issue of honoring somebody, in every house, is prestigious. Because Obia per se, the Busiani, service at the Papa Badi fee. So, in that particular context, Sauko, now, so, Nipa Yatite Buechi, me, Councillor, Socrates, now, Usu, Pubina, ya crown no ya bonidi now ukoyi question is question say question is there my main funny example on fataya what it means that you are pitching questioners against
the rest of
the people now as I said in a fair contest no you are pitching Shatta Wale against all the people say Onukwa there, he should not even be a subject for nomination.
Yeah.
Means nominating the crowd. Regardless of how.
One video no. One.
Regardless of how.
Video no. United Showbiz no.
Away.
Oh
yeah, I've watched it. Send me an
So can you play your voice?
No.
Okay.
So regardless of how you may want to beautify the conversation, you may want to try to leverage it. Now, but try to make it. I think that for fairness' sake, we can always make a middle case conversation without sometimes even bringing brands involved.
Exactly.
To make sure, sir, brands are because Obia akoto paint. Aboka akoto paint, they painting it down.
All right, Doc. It's my main bisa question you answer now. Bisa. All right, so Obi chese conform me in some way. Osha ye more diplomatic passport ebeboa no abo CNS no abo consulate so kesafo. Osha ye more diplomatic passport ebeboa mo ye more diplomatic passport ebeboa.
Good.
Na ye say ebia ohuni saying.
Oh, okay. At that point, you know, one single out nipa ba ko bi amfane one yen hwesodia.
Me say wa boni pa miensa din. Na wo a ye dia ma say oh nkofo miensa we me hu ni say ye mo diplomatic passport ba wo so hu ni say
me hu ni say the ode manu the office of fata no afa manu
ba question ba cho
mani
the office of fata between based on say Ola aban anaso man shadam preoccupy in terms of commitment for the
you can
there will automatically be a criteria to which they are looking at. Inti let the person who is giving make his own submission criteria and give out.
Good.
Than me as an individual person. Because media but in the situation I nipa na ode adene manu, he has power than all of us, our contributions.
I get
because he knows what he is looking for in the context of trying to give somebody an honor something. But me a contestant. I'm a nominee. I'm a potential nominee and a contestant. I don't have any right to pitch anybody against all of us, Nina. Let everybody be fair-minded. At the end of the day, the most the Nippon winning say I will not go home and go and then challenge Ola Michael. As some Ola Kafa me huninti and the young father na mami.
Okay,
I'll be satisfied.
The best conversation about anyway about Shatta no is because you single him out.
Radio stations and our TV.
Sorry.
Okay, it's because you single him out and you said things about him and in quote why you think he doesn't deserve a diplomatic passport. Or that's why you think.
Yeah, but I think
from the main criteria.
I think that we are done with this because Esana, you are indulging me into explaining things from this side, which is not too cool.
That you wish you were here.
Exactly, because
no, but I'm just saying that so that Shatta's outburst. I'm saying again, it is not coming just because of you, but it is a normal thing that happens in the industry.
See, Councillor,
is nobody.
See,
but we should sit up and
see, young kind of crunch here we are. Oh, young kind of crunch here we are. Say, unye from now to me show ni any chance. Say, wo from now sha mani cook ye doom pempen so be a fe jeans and more. Unni who quite say, Ubekwa koka say bia the idea why any wrong. Ghana music industry. Name one artist who insulted almost every big artist in Ghana.
One big artist. Meaning big artist via.
You name big artist via Ghana.
Debbie.
Okay. Name one artist who insulted almost every artist in Ghana.
They insult themselves.
Mami example. Mami example. Or the insulting one. No, back.
No, hold on. Sarkodie das.
No, actually, or insulting one.
No, they do it in these songs.
Mami breaking it down.
No, they do it in this song.
Okay, how many of them put camera or phone in front of them and attack themselves?
When you say attack, I don't understand.
Insult themselves.
No, I'm saying that when you talk about insult, they all do.
But I've given a contest. How many of them?
They all do. All of them.
So you have someone like Samini go on live and start insulting other people.
A camera is a camera. Boy, the friends there. Zion Felix interviews him. He spills up what he's saying.
Yes.
Somebody, so it's still a camera.
Okay, so give me an example. Like, Samini, last time, did you attempt to a foolish boy?
Ola, I agree. I don't want to go into those ones. I'm saying
why don't you want to go there? You see,
and they do that in the form of a diss song or something.
But we are saying, so let's take the song out and do Mane song.
For me, I've not seen anybody coming to deal with anybody if it is not about the industry player, somebody saying something against them. And defending their title. But if you want to use that yardstick to say that makes the person a demon, an evil person. Tuesday, we're having a conversation and somebody came and said, Councillor dear, Obia knew said Obia call right and I call left. Must see a tron. So you're a shallow thinker. Ni edin komona me kebi na wan ti asia. Men ka say can right and me can left. It said san komoya sana mudi no. Na mo go tena pno kase ho. Na o man panyin si opo obi ahwe ma so a. Music council ade on sem fata. E san so e say. Maka de bi so at times you see we behave as if we know others and know others and compare others. But somebody want to be very vocal and want to say what they want to say their mind, like you. You say your mind. Like me, I say my mind. All of us, we say our mind. But if somebody want to judge us but our mind saying and refuse us a benefit that we deserve, that's what I'm saying. That
you say your mind, but you do not say it with insults, with blatant insults.
What do you call insult?
Insult is when I tell you, say, oh mommy baby, oh papa baby. Okay. Insult is when I tell you, say Timmy. Insult, they say make us say, oh yeah, say Jimmy for. Is it an insult for you?
People say
I don't even want to use Sebi. Insult ne say maka say oh Jimmy for.
For me, who say insult for me?
Who say insult?
No, like
any. Thank you. So then there's I think there's no point in visiting that interview because we've dealt with the issue already.
Once our guy said you can and your explanation means
because we dealt with it already.
You stood in that angle, no? And that's what reacted Shatta Wale. Eya kaya ho. Obiya ka say tian zo ni obiya.